Hey guys, it's Amaya and I'm back with another video. Today's video, you guys are doing a Q&A, get to know me. I feel like I jump started back to YouTube and didn't really give like an in-depth of who I was, so that's the purpose of this video. If you guys are excited or want more sit-down videos like this instead of vlogs, please let me know in the comments. So I'm not gonna waste too much time talking. We're gonna get right into these questions because I have a couple of them, so let's go. All right, so I'm gonna be looking down at my iPad if you guys are wondering what I'm looking down at. But the first question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is June 26th, so I'm just like Stitch. 0626, and I am a Cancer baby, and it just goes up every summer. I love being a summer baby because I feel like that automatically made summer my like favorite season. Because you go on trips, you go to the beaches, you do the cruises, you do all the fun things. And because my birthday is in the summer, there's normally like a vacation centered around it. So yeah, I love my birthday. And as it gets closer, if y'all want to send me some gifts, let me know. So the next question is, where are you from? I was born and raised in the H, baby. I'm from Houston, Texas, period. I don't see myself moving anywhere else. It's just home. Like, it's nothing like Houston. It's nothing like the South, nothing like that Southern hospitality. So I've been here all my life and I loved growing up here, so probably wouldn't go anywhere else. But yeah, that's where I'm from, H, baby. All right, the next question is, how long have you been doing YouTube? So I started up my YouTube channel during the pandemic, so that was about 2020. And it was just giving me something to do. At the time, I was a junior going into senior. I graduated in 2021. So yeah, I did that to kind of like give me something to do, and the videos would just be kind of little generic little videos that I just enjoyed doing. It really wasn't about like the viewers or the aspect of that sense. I just liked making videos. And then after a certain point, I incorporated my significant other at the time into the videos. But if you guys try to look at any of those videos now, you wouldn't be able to see them because they're private now. They were just what you would expect a junior from high school to make videos about and how they would look. A junior in high school that was stuck in a house, might I add, because pandemic had us in the house. But so I started in about 2020, and I want to say about like 2021 when I started college, I basically stopped the cold turkey and just got more into TikTok. But I also just felt like YouTube just wasn't for me anymore. But I started it back now, just because I'm back in that era of feeling like I need something to do. So why not produce that content while I'm sitting here doing nothing? But I just wanted to give like adult girly like lifestyle vlogs in a sense, and my old videos did not give that aspect, which is why they're privated. The only video you guys probably still see is my most popular video, which is my how to decorate Crocs video, and I really don't feel like that at the best like production or setup either, but it has a lot of views, so it obviously helped a lot of people, which is good. So yeah, I wouldn't really say that's me doing YouTube for 4 years, because I started and then I stopped and now I'm back. So I've been on YouTube since 2020, but I'm starting back now. So hope that gave y'all a like sense of my journey. All right, next question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? This is probably gonna sound funny, but I feel like I'm a bit of both. I feel like in certain settings and with certain people, I can be like an extrovert. I can be my loudest and most open self. And then in other settings, I'm just really observant, and I'm not like speaking much. I would say that kind of happens to me in like new atmospheres when I'm trying to get the sense of what's going on, or just just sensing the environment. So I would say I'm a little bit of both. But some people may like see me and be like, girl, you're definitely an extrovert. But I feel like I'm definitely a little bit of both, because I have my tendencies of being really quiet, and then I have my tendencies of being really open and loud. So in an extrovert, I would say it's the best way to describe myself for sure. All right, next question is, where is your go-to travel spot? That's a good one. I really don't think I have a go-to travel spot, because I don't really travel to the same places in the same instances of time. I don't know if that makes sense. But I would say my go-to travel is like a cruise. I don't know. Cruises are just really easy to find and really easy to book. I'm actually going to be going on my third one this upcoming spring for my boyfriend's birthday. He's never been, so it'll be his first, my third. But yeah, I feel like that's my go-to travel is a cruise, because it's just really easier than finding hotels, looking at the rating on hotels. Do you want to go all inclusive? How do you want to travel? And then if you want to travel with other people, that just gets chaotic too. So with a cruise, I know I'm always going to go on Carnival, because I just love the atmosphere of Carnival. I don't care what anybody says. I was on Royal Caribbean once. Did not like it. Actually, that means this is my fourth cruise. But my third time on Carnival coming up. But I just didn't really like Royal Caribbean at all. Wasn't my cup of tea. So cruises are definitely like my go-to travel spot. I've been to the Bahamas once and Mexico a couple of times, so I would definitely maybe say Mexico is a go-to travel spot. So if you guys have never been on a cruise, I definitely recommend traveling with Carnival. I was combining Carnival and Cozumel. I definitely recommend traveling on Carnival and going to Cozumel. If you've never been on a cruise before and you just want to test it out, do a 4-day to Cozumel, and it'll definitely help you see if that's something you like or something you don't like. So, little key information there. Okay, so this next question kind of ties into the last question, which is, how often do you travel? So I would say I do most of my traveling in the summer. It's never really planned out like that. It just always kind of happens like that. So like I said earlier, my birthday is in June. And then in July, there's no like a family vacation. So most of the traveling is really easier to do in the summer, for us, but that's probably how often I travel. But if it's not in the summer, I would definitely say it's probably around the springtime. I don't really do much traveling in the fall or the winter, but it's definitely something I'm open to, because I like to travel. So definitely want to open up how many times a year I travel and just get away, because I feel like that's really important to explore the world. So I don't travel too often, but I definitely want to start traveling more often. The next question is, are you in school? So I actually graduated May of last year, 2024, with my bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in marketing. And just in this year's time frame, it's just been very difficult for me to secure a job. And a lot of people will find that very like, what? Like, you have a college degree? Like, what do you mean you can't find a job? I've probably applied to over 150 places. Don't have a job. Realistically, I feel like companies really need to open up like how they get employees. I feel like I was not discriminated, I won't use that word, but like looked over, because they either saw my age, because I am 21 years old, and they didn't see the experience to match. And a lot of companies be like, oh, 5 years plus of experience, then you can't want any young workers in your organization. That's what I'll say about that. But anyways, that's steering away from the question. I enrolled into grad school to get my master's in strategic communication at my alma mater, because the tuition was cheaper for me, and I just needed a sense of something to do, because I am just not the type of woman to just sit at home and do nothing. That actually drives me insane. Like, I don't like sitting at home doing nothing, doing the same thing every day, not making progress in anything I'm doing. Like, that quite literally, like, made me start to, like, go mentally not there. So I started school, give me a sense of belonging, giving me a sense of what to do. And we're just gonna pray and leave it in God's hands that it takes me into the right direction. So I am in grad school right now to answer that question. My next question is, do you have siblings? I do have siblings from my mom and my dad. I definitely am closer to the sibling from my mom. I have an older brother, and we're not close in age, but we're also close. So yes, I do have siblings, and I'm closest to my older brother. The next question is, who is your favorite artist right now? This is kind of hard because I feel like I listen to all genres of music. I just appreciate music. I'm a music lover, so I listen to a lot of different types of music. If we were talking about all time, I feel like my top two that I can always go to are Chris Brown and Kehlani. But I would say my favorite artist right now is definitely Flo. If you guys are not familiar, Flo is a girl group from the UK that makes really good R&B music. I really enjoy them, and I actually started putting my boyfriend on, and he really likes them now. So we are actually gonna go to their concert for his birthday, and I'm really excited about that. I feel like Flo is definitely underrated, and if you do not know about them, get to know about them because they're about to take over the world. It's giving Next Destiny's Child. That's tease. And they put out their first album in November called Access All Areas. So if you guys have not heard him, go listen to him because they are the truth. So I would say those are my favorite artists right now. The almost last question is, do you recommend self-care days? Absolutely. I would say self-care days should be like a mandatory thing that you have for yourself. And it can look different for a lot of different people. A self-care day could be going out and getting your favorite dessert and sitting on a couch and watching movies by yourself. Self-care day could be you meeting up with the girlies, having a cute little drink. Self-care day could be going to get some crawfish, which I think I want to do today. We'll see. Self-care day could be buying new makeup. Self-care day could be reading your Bible, getting to know your scriptures. Self-care day can look like a lot of different things. So whatever that looks like for you, definitely take the time to take care and love on yourself, okay? Because who's gonna love you more than you? Alrighty. So if you are not making self-care day a priority into your weekly schedule, I definitely recommend it. I definitely need to do better with prioritizing myself and a day for myself, whatever that may look like. And I might actually make that a video in the future to, help you guys figure out what that self-care day may look like for you. And y'all can come along with me on my self-care journey. So definitely, I would say prioritize a self-care day if you aren't already, because I am about to start doing it. Alrighty, so I think this is the last question. Yes, this is the last question. So the last question is, any makeup tips? This is actually funny because I really don't think I do makeup that well. I just think I do it look presentable, and that's what it is. But I would say makeup tips is doing what you can do. I know I'm not one that can just like beat face to the gods, like slay down. I can do my own birthday makeup. That's not what I can do at all. But I can definitely put on makeup that's really natural, or I can do it like a little bolder, but it's also more so on the natural side because that's just what I can do on my face and I really like. And I would say don't really focus too much on what you can't do, because I am not a lashes girly, lash extension, or just putting on lashes itself. I'm just not that girl. But I love a good mascara, and I have really naturally long lashes, so when I put on mascara, it can give that like thicker effect of a false lash. And I'm not an eyebrow girly, so I make sure to try and keep my eyebrows done with a little bit of eyebrow gel and go about my day. So I would say the best makeup tip is to focus on what you can do and like enhance that, because I can do a great like natural face, and that's what I like to do. So that would be one tip. Another tip, I would say don't be scared at blush, because I used to be like, no, I'm not putting on no blush. But I really love blush now. That's probably my favorite part about my makeup. So don't be scared at blush, to my melanated queens, because that blush, it really helps tie your look together, honestly. And then my last tip, I would say it doesn't take like expensive makeup to achieve the look that you want to achieve. It really just takes time, research, and things that you can afford. I don't think I have any makeup in my like makeup box that was over $30. I use a lot of e.l.f. products, a lot of NYX products, a lot of Juvia's Place products. That's basically the essence of my makeup, and a couple Maybelline, and I get along just fine. So I would say if you're not trying to make the goal of, you know, doing like full-fledged makeup and it's just something natural, definitely get on TikTok University or just watch some YouTube videos, honestly. And they can tell you some inexpensive products that you can use to get started on your makeup journey, because that's what I did. So those are probably my top 3 makeup tips that I could give to people looking for like makeup advice. Alright guys, so we have come to the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. I love these like sit down videos. They're kind of my favorite aside from like the vlogging. So if you guys want to see a part 2 to this video and you have some questions that I didn't answer, please let me know. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave me a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, because we're on the way to 100 subscribers and we are almost there, y'all. So let's help me reach that goal. And yeah, so make sure you follow me in the social medias. That'll be right after this clip. And I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Breaking these niggas down like a demo. You don't really